Welcome back. Now, it is a captivating reinterpretation of timeless tales by playwright Ismail Mohamed. That's the UJ Faculty of Art, Design and Architecture's latest production is titled 1001 Nights. This enchanting production, which promises to transport you into a world where magic and storytelling intertwine, is directed by UJ Arts and Culture's resident director, Jade. Well, she joins us in studio. She's not alone. She's alongside actor who plays the king in the production, Musanete Sakupwanya. Lady and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Morning.
Jade, good to see you. Tell us a little bit about this production, Ismail Mohamed's production.
It's great. It's a storytelling production. It's really about taking stories, folk tales that have been told hundreds and thousands of times and putting them on stage with a twist.
Yeah. Speak to us about working on this production and, you know, the challenges that it presented.
It was challenging, short amount of time.
Right.
And then, of course, Daniel Buckland choreographed, and we chose the most difficult style to do. So it has been a challenge, but also I think very rewarding. The audience response has been phenomenal. They've enjoyed the storytelling, they've connected with the stories. And I think it's just nice to see African and East African, North African, Eastern stories on our stages. You know, these are our stories too. They've, you know, from our ancestors, from our people that have come down, you know, from the North regions down to South Africa. So this is part of our culture.
Yeah. Musanete, tell us a little bit about your character. We said you played the king in there. Tell us a little bit about that.
So I am King Sharia in the show, and my character is, I guess, a bit of an antagonist.
Right.
Just a bit.
A little bit. He goes through some really traumatic experiences with women and decides, I'm going to kill every woman I marry from here on out the next day after I marry her and sleep with her.
Right.
Because that's his way of fighting back from all the deception he believes women are only capable of, which is obviously not true. It's just really bad trauma.
From heartbreak?
Yes.
Why is he so angry?
From heartbreak. Well, he's seen his brother's wife cheat on him, and then his wife cheated on him. He went on a journey and saw other people being betrayed by women, and he's like, no woman is loyal. You know, he comes to this really, obviously, crazy conclusion. Then he decides, before anyone can cheat on me, I'm going to sleep with her and I'm going to kill her.
Wow. Talk to us about preparing for this character, you know, and making sure that you give 100% every night. Because I imagine it evolves, you know, as the more you do the show, the more it evolves.
It does. I think one of the things I tried not to do was to be too judgmental to the character. To be like, well, it's bad, but he's got his own reasons. And I have to kind of tap into that, like what would happen if you go through some kind of trauma, and also to give your all on stage and really give a believable performance of this anger and this decision to follow through on this kind of life, but being open to other reactions and other responses. You know, we have the character who's trying to change my heart. This is Queen Scheherazade, and I also have to be open to new stimuli and say, well, maybe I can change, even though I've made this hard decision. And it's someone who's really evil, but looking for something to change his heart as well at the same time.
Jade, speak to us about your other cast members. You've got Musa here, you've got, who else is on your cast?
Ilse Klink is playing the Wazir. We have Dolly Lowe playing Scheherazade. We also have a chorus of students, of the Arts Academy students from UJ Arts and Culture. So just to put that in context, the students don't study drama. We don't have a performance degree at UJ. And these are accounting students, logistics students. We have a geologist. That is what they're doing in their degree. And after their classes, they come and learn drama with us.
How did this come about?
We've run the Arts Academy for years and years. And this year, because we were going to be doing 1001 Nights and I wanted a chorus, we have integrated the students into this performance. So we've been mixing the professionals and the students together as one cast on stage, and they're working beautifully together.
How's that though? I wanted to ask, that was going to be my next question, you know, the synergy on stage, you know, because I imagine they have their own reservations too. I mean, these are accounting students, you know what I mean?
No, they're great. They're so great and so dedicated.
Really?
I think if you come and watch it, you might start to wonder who is the student and who is the professional.
Yeah.
Very true.
They've been pushing really hard. And also being able to work with professionals, they're learning all the things about the industry, discipline, what it is to be in a rehearsal, what it is to work with other people who come from different places in the world, have different priorities. So, it's beyond just teaching acting. It's also life skills, teamwork skills. Theatre is a very eclectic mix of people, so you really are learning so much on the job.
How's that experience for you? How would you describe it?
It's been amazing because they are so hungry and so passionate.
Right.
I remember at first thinking, how is this going to work? But watching their dedication has been really inspiring to me, because you would think, well, I've got some background in this, and they're not really, what are they going to do? And you watch them work as hard as they do with their studies as well. They have to study for exams and everything, and then they come to rehearsals. And you realize, if someone is passionate about something, they can really go all out. And I've been so inspired. I can't even say impressed. I've been inspired by these students because they're really passionate and they go all out. Physical theater is not easy. And watching them do these things, and I'm like, I want to be with them. Why can't I? Can I not swap characters for a moment? They're really fun to watch. And I think anyone who sees the show will realize that they've put their heart and soul into this, and their bodies on the line as well for some of the things they have to do. It's really incredible to see.
And how much of you did it push you, playing this character? Of how much of yourself did you have to put yourself in there and then make sure that you play to the best of your ability? You said earlier that you didn't want to judge him. But
Yeah. I think. I think, when I say that now, it's like, maybe I should judge him. But doing this show was fun for me, and I'm really grateful to Jade even for the opportunity. I normally do musical theatre.
Yes.
So pure acting is something, for me personally, was like, can I actually do it? Do I have that muscle? So it was a massive challenge to me. But I love telling stories, and I love being able to represent stories. And the process for me was all about exploring, not being afraid to do something new, not being afraid to do something different, and also working in a different setup. Some of the actors I've never worked with, working with Jade, working with the students, it was just about being open to the experience and allowing yourself to just take it in and go with it. So,
and now does that mean you're going to stop with musicals? Is this the direction you're going now?
I would love to do more plays. I really would. But we'll see. I'm a performer, so whatever job comes my way, I'm going to do the job.
Anyway, Jade, give us your times. What time are you showing?
Well, our last show is actually today.
Okay. At
3 o'clock. We moved it up for the rugby.
Yeah.
So that everyone can still go home after the show and watch the rugby. So yes, we are at UJ Arts and Culture on the Kingsway campus.
Right.
3 o'clock this afternoon.
All right. Thank you so much for coming. Enjoy the rest of the Saturday. Enjoy today. It's the last show.
It is.
Thank you. Resident Director at UJ Art and Culture, Jade Bowers, and actor who plays King in the production, Musanete Sakupwanya, talking to us about 1001 Nights, which closes, in fact, today, this afternoon at 3 p.m. at the UJ Arts Center.